Robert Treywick here. We are going to show you how to sync your images from multiple cameras using Lightroom. You're looking at my screen right now, and it's a recent wedding I imported from Becca and Cody. And we have basically several cameras here. So in the grid mode, in the library mode, you can look up here on the side, it's library. We're going to go over here to where it says metadata. Now with the metadata, I have it set for date, camera, lens, and a label. All right. So if we go to all three dates, I want all of the dates from the wedding. And you'll notice here that this was shot on July the 8th. I'm sorry, July the 7th. However, one of the cameras is actually showing us that it is in August. And that would be this D3 right here. So the date obviously isn't set properly. So I'm going to come up here to all three dates. I'm going to select that D3. And we took a photograph of an iPhone, okay, using the clock. We want to make sure we have the seconds, that we're able to see the seconds, because that can really, 60 seconds can make a big difference. If you look down here on the side, we're not too far off except for the date. And if you look in the bottom, where you see my mouth moving over here, I'm not sure exactly how to make that happen more. Ooh, that probably wasn't a great idea to do, but down here it says that the image was captured at 4:34 p.m. and 8 seconds on August the 7th. Well, we need to change that to the correct day. So just to make sure that I'm not making a mistake on which day that is, I'm going to go over here and double check my calendar. And it was the 8th of July. So going back to the grid mode is where we get our adjustment, my filter, and using the metadata, we're able to come in here to, ooh, hang on, I'm on all photographs. Let me go back down here to the wedding. Okay, so at the wedding, I'm going to go to my metadata. I'm going to go to my D3, okay? And this right here is the date of that first image that was taken with the iPhone. The cool thing about iPhones, and I'm not sure if this happens with Android, but with the iPhones, your phones are set up to a central time system, so they're constantly keeping track at the same clock. So all the iPhones should be really, really close, or at least within a second of the actual time. So if we use, you could photograph your own iPhone with your camera, and then one of your second shooters can photograph their iPhone with their camera, and it should have the same time on it, unless you obviously have some type of differential with different time zones or reset set. So what we're going to do is really easy. I'm going to select this first image. Okay, here's the second image. I'll select the first image. We're going to Command A to select all the images, and go into metadata. I'm going to edit the capture time. Now the capture time is, I'm going to shift it to a specific date and time. So I'm going to tell Lightroom that that one image that I clicked first, I want to adjust it to the time that's on the iPhone that was a photograph was taken of. So I'm going to make the day be 7/8, and the time is going to be 33:01. Now here's the cool thing about this. Since I've selected all of the images inside the D3, and there was only 26 of them, it's going to shift all of the timestamps to the amount of difference that I made here between the original time of the first one and the corrected time. So I'm going to hit Change All. And after the time gets adjusted really quick, I can deselect by hitting Command D. I can come back here to this first image. I can look over here in the bottom right and see now that it's on July 8th, 2017, 4:33:01. And if I go to each other image, they've shifted to the same time. See, there's July 8th, so they have the same dates, but the time shifted to the correct difference between what it was and what I wanted the first one to be. So hopefully that helps you in doing that. Let's do one more just for fun. So let's go over here to the D4S. So here's the very first image that was photographed, 43250. Okay, so we'll go back to our grid mode. I'm going to go to my Nikon D4S. I have 347 images that I want to change. I select the first one. You notice it has a little lighter gray area around it. I will hit Command A to select all the images. And then I will go to Photo, Metadata, and come down to Edit Capture Time. And I'm going to make this capture time match this. And we're really not off that far on this one. But when you have multiple camera angles shooting a ceremony, 10 seconds could make the difference of, a kiss shot in the reception and then them walking down the aisle. So we're going to, this is the original time as the first one. This is not the one you correct. We're going to correct the bottom one. And it looks like all we got to do is just change that 33 to a 32 and the 18 seconds to 50 seconds. And again, when we hit change all, because we selected all of the images, after picking the first one that had the clock in it, it's going to shift all of the images the same difference that this image has between the original and the corrected time. So we're basically correcting all of the images at one time based on the difference of one. Hit change. And there we go. And what we'll do is we'll hit Command D to deselect. We'll select our clock photo that we photographed and look down here in the bottom right-hand side, and it says 4:32 and 50 seconds, July 8th, 2017. And there you go. Hopefully that helps you. It's pretty easily. If you forget to have everyone shoot the same item, it's just as easy to photograph an iPhone. And again, I don't know if this works with Android or not. So hopefully that helped you guys a little bit. You guys are having a great day, and we will talk to you very soon.